Hi everybody, it's me, Sam from Sammy's Movies, and today I'm gonna finally have the chance to review Interstellar. Interstellar is a new movie made by Christopher Nolan that made Inception and the Dark Knight trilogy. Let's talk about it. Interstellar is a story about a family that lives in a world where food can't grow, the world is not in good shape, and there's a lot of bad things going on, and they want to find a new place to live because they think the earth will die in a very near future. So basically, they go on a mission to find a new planet, and the main character, who is played by Matthew McConaughey, is selected for the mission. This movie stars Matthew McConaughey, that plays the main character, and he's a pilot. It also stars Anne Hathaway, that was Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises, and she plays a scientist. It stars Jessica Chastain as Murph, the older version, and Michael Caine, Alfred, that plays the father of Anne Hathaway's character. And he's one of the main scientists. So, this movie has very good special effects. The scenes are amazing. It was very beautiful. All the scenes, the colors, everything was very well made. The special effects were more than brilliant. It will help very much to get into the space atmosphere. It was a lot of nice effects and made it much better with nice colors. Also, this movie was shot in IMAX 70mm format, so if you have the chance to go see in that format, please do, because it will be way better than the usual IMAX digital, and it will just put your experience much better. Actors who played the main characters' performance was pretty good. They didn't do much errors. It was pretty constant, and I think they did a good job at playing their role of pilot. Especially, I think that Matthew McConaughey played a very good job and helped to get into the story because of his performance and emotions. The other actors were not as much involved in the movie, but they still had a pretty good performance, and they helped also to make the movie better. There was a robot in the movie. He added a good sense of humor in the movie, but the movie could have been better without him also. He was okay. I think it added a nice sense to the movie that brought some different elements, but it could have been as good without him. I thought when I saw the robot, I thought of HAL from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I think it resembles a lot to this movie because of the robot that is in the spaceship. It's not the same emotions like the robot in this one is more of a bad robot, but I think it's a nice touch that they took from this movie. The story is pretty well written. It has some flaws, but overall it's still very constant and pretty good. I had some difficult times to follow it at times because it was a lot of information at once, and at times it was difficult to follow. Also, the soundtrack is awesome in this movie, made by Hans Zimmer. It's very good, and he does all the major titles like Batman, and he has a lot of good reference on his list of soundtracks. This one is brilliant. It helps a lot to get into the story, like when there's a lot of action. It's just put a little touch to make it even better. I think that without that soundtrack, the movie would have been less good, and that it helped a lot to put the action scenes more better. Christopher Nolan directed well this movie. I think it was well done and shot. What can I say other that hasn't been said? He's a very good director, and I think this movie proves it all. The movie had a lot of science facts and logic that were not always comprehensible and that were hard to follow. It was a lot of information at once, and it made it hard to follow those informations that were given. Also, the movie is very long, so prepare for a long ride. It's, I think, 2 hours and 46 minutes, so you'll be sitting in the theater for a lot of time. I also want to talk about the end. So the ending, I think, was a bit controversial. It could have ended 15 minutes before, I think, but I liked the way it ended. I don't matter, but some people think it could have ended earlier. So that was my review for Interstellar. I hope you liked it. So now it's time for the note. So I will give Interstellar a 9 out of 10. I think it's a very good movie, one of my favorites of the year, and I can't wait to see it again on DVD or Blu-ray. I also want to talk about a little retro recommendation of this movie. If you haven't seen it already, you should really see it. It's a very good movie, space movie. If you just saw Interstellar, you should see this one. And also, I want to talk about Gravity that came out last year, and this one is pretty good too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, and expect to see more. Bye.